just completing the square with hyperbolas. And it's exactly the same as doing an ellipse, except we end up with a minus. And so how can you tell this is a hyperbola over an ellipse? It's right here. One of your squares will be negative. So we're going to take and sort our x's just like before, sort our y's, and throw the non-x or y to the other side. And then we're going to factor out that number in front. So it's a 9, we factor out the 9. Negative 7, we factor out the negative 7. And then now we can complete the square. So the same idea, we do half, and then we square it. We do half, and then we square it. So it's always half and then square, half and then square. And the reason I have to put it over here is, again, this is 9 times 1, and this would be negative 7 times 4, and then we simplify. So we end up with 9, because 28 take away 28. All right, and then we rewrite, so we divide by 9, we divide by 9, we divide by 9. So we get x plus 1 squared over 1, and you want to put that there. Y minus 2 squared over, and then remember this is a division here, so this is not 7 divided by 9. The way we have it, we want to write it as 9 divided by 7 equals 1. And then now we can pull out our center and our a and b, and we graph it if we want to, but this is horrible, so we'll use a graphing utility to do it. Same with the foci and everything else. So let's try another one. So let's look at this next one. So we're going to first sort it, so x squared minus 10x, and then we put plus, and we do the negative 2y squared plus 8y, space, and then equals negative 29. And then this way it's all set up. Always double check your signs. So minus 10 plus 8 minus 2. Everything looks good. There's nothing to factor out on the first one, so we just rewrite it. Space. And then over here I'm going to put negative 29 plus 1, because I just like to have that there. Okay, the next one is a negative 2, so we're going to factor out negative 2, and that would give us y squared minus 4y, and we leave a space. So since it's minus 2, whatever we place there will be multiplied by negative 2. Okay, now this is perfectly set up, so all we have to do is complete our square. So this will be a square with x, and we're going to have a minus 2 in our perfect square, and then equals some number. And so we do our half, so that's negative 5, squared would be 25, so it's 25. And then y. And then half would be negative 2. Negative 2 squared is 4. So we end up with that. So half square, everything looks good. And then what do we get on the other side is negative 12. And then we're going to divide everything. So negative 12. Put that in red. And so this ends up with now being x minus 5 squared over negative 12. And then negative 12 divided by negative 2 would be 6 equals 1. So this is backwards, so we need to switch them. This just means now it will actually open in the y direction. And there you go. So we can now see it's centered at 5, 2. And we will go the square root of 6 in the y direction and the square root of 12 in the x direction, and it will open in the y. So the next two are yours to try. So I want you to complete the square with them, resort them, and give me that final form in this way. Make sure it's positive in the front, negative on the second. You're just doing the same I did on the exact same two. Hit pause now. And there you have it. So check your work. All right, thank you.